The church was always full, yet something felt empty. Every Sunday, people shouted, "Amen!" louder than the previous week, but their lives kept falling apart. Still, no one dared to question Pastor Raymond, the man everyone called Daddy. Pastor Raymond had charisma. He dressed sharply, spoke confidently, and knew exactly how to stir emotions. When he prayed, people cried. When he preached about blessings, wallets opened. He often said, "If you doubt me, you doubt God," and that single sentence silenced every concern. At first, the red flags were small. A young woman claimed she was asked to come for special midnight prayers alone. A struggling trader was told her breakthrough depended on a costly seed. A sick man was promised healing if he sowed more faith in cash. The miracles always came with conditions, and the conditions always involved money or secrecy. Yet the church laughed, danced, and praised. Some even defended him aggressively. "Touch not my anointed," they said, whenever questions arose. Behind closed doors, Pastor Raymond lived differently. He flirted openly during counseling sessions. He enjoyed luxury funded by members who couldn't pay rent. When miracles happened, they were exaggerated. When they didn't, blame was placed on members' lack of faith. Slowly, fear replaced trust. Then came Jonah, a quiet church worker who handled media equipment. Jonah wasn't dramatic or outspoken. He simply noticed patterns. He saw the same healed people return sick weeks later. He noticed testimonies were often rehearsed. He overheard conversations meant to stay hidden. One day, Pastor Raymond made a mistake. During a live service streamed online, he forgot his microphone was still on. While a woman cried at the altar, he whispered harsh instructions to an assistant, mocking her desperation and reminding him to collect her offering envelope. The silence that followed was louder than any sermon. The clip spread fast. Former members began speaking up. Screenshots, messages, and recordings surfaced. The same people who once defended him now felt betrayed, not because faith failed them, but because trust had been abused. Pastor Raymond disappeared quietly. No apology, no explanation, just silence. For weeks, the church hall remained closed. Some members stopped attending church entirely. Others struggled with anger, confusion, and shame. If this is God's house, why did it hurt so much, they wondered. Then something unexpected happened. The church board invited a temporary pastor, Pastor Daniel. He arrived without drama, no flashy suits, no special titles. He refused offerings for the first few weeks and insisted on financial transparency. He encouraged questions. When people shared doubts, he listened instead of rebuking them. One Sunday, he said something simple that changed everything. Faith is not proven by fear, and God does not need lies to do miracles. There were no staged healings, no pressure, no manipulation. Slowly, people began to breathe again. Laughter returned, real laughter, not forced joy. Faith became personal, not performative. Some members stayed, some left, but those who remained found something deeper than excitement. They found peace. The lesson was clear. Evil hides best where blind loyalty exists. Faith should never silence wisdom, and while fake leaders may rise loudly, truth has a way of exposing itself, quietly but completely. Good pastors exist, genuine faith exists, and when deception falls, belief doesn't have to die. It can be rebuilt, stronger and wiser than before.